Hey guys, so I'm back here with the guitar. We're gonna get some wiring done, or maybe I should pause and fit the pick guard. Maybe I should do that. I'm gonna fit the pick guard, fit the put the pickups on the pick guard just to make sure everything fits with the pickups, because sometimes the pickups, they don't fit well. And then I'll continue my shielding of the pick guard and the rest of the wiring and so on and so forth. Once I have the wiring done, so yeah, let's get started with that. Hey guys, recording Rigo here. So I just wanted to show you guys the wiring scheme that I'm going to be working on in the video, and I realized that I didn't even walk you guys through it, so I wanted to take a pause here and show you this. So as I was browsing the internet for a series parallel Stratocaster wiring scheme, I came across this Premier guitar wiring scheme by Dirk Wacker back in just this year, March 2021. And he's got this interesting wiring scheme that introduces a single 4P-DT. So this is a 12-pin switch, an on-on switch that, in theory, allows you to have two additional positions. When your neck and your bridge are selected, in the series mode, you will get the series. Otherwise, it is parallel. And then when your middle and your neck is selected, then you'll get those series in parallel. It actually looks something like this, right? On the switch down, you get a standard strat. Bridge, bridge middle, middle, middle neck, neck. On the switch up, you actually get two more. Only in the second and the fourth, you get your bridge middle in series and your middle neck. And that's all thanks to that 4P-DT, that rare 12-pin on selector that you see here. But anyway, back to the video. I just wanted to explain a little bit what I'm doing and kind of give you guys some context of why I'm showing off some of the parts I'm going to be showing off in a bit. Alright guys, so this is going to be what's going to be very special in this wiring. This is a 4P-DT, the one that I was talking about earlier, and as you can see, it's got the 12 pins. This is essentially 4 DP-DT, single throws, single whatever switches, and this is going to allow me to do series and parallel with a single switch. So that's going to be really fun. And next thing I want to do is just confirm the wiring on this. On one side of this should be on, and the other side should be off. And I want to confirm what side we want for series. Maybe I'm going to do up is going to be parallel, down is going to be series, right? So up is going to be standard strat, down we can do the series, so we can sound more like a humbucker. So I just gotta confirm which side of the pins corresponds to that side, and we should be good. And then I just gotta find a place for it in the pickguard, and just a, an ergonomic place for it. So it's all right. Let's do that. All right. So I'm a little disappointed because I did all that. I was trying to find all the electronics for this. I have 2 of them, but I'm missing 3. I'm missing the pots, and now I have a couple pots here, and they're all, I need just 1 volume pot and 2 linear tone pots, and I don't have that right now. So what I'm gonna do is, or just 3 linear pots, 3 linear 250K pots. So I'm just gonna go around to the store. It's gonna suck because it's a little far away, but I'm gonna do that, and I'll probably give them a call first, or check the inventory, and just get myself some pots and hopefully finish this wiring today, because I don't feel comfortable in just using these pots and just mixing all of them up. Like the experience is not, it's not correct when you. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll be back here in a bit. I think it'll be nice to get out of the house anyway, so I'll be back. All right, guys, I'm going handheld here. I finally just got back from the store, but then I was getting hungry, so got something to eat. But anyway, regardless, here's what I got. I got some nice potentiometers from Musician's Friend. Sorry about the mess. That's just how I roll. Anyway, Proline, some pots, made in Korea. Whatevs, right? I don't use Proline, but you should go with CTS or Barnes or whatever, like the famous ones. But I figured, I mean, it has a brand, so I figured it's better than something unbranded. But anyway, I got 3 of them. It should be good. At least they're all the same, and they might be all linear pots, which is fine. I mean, I don't know if even Fender puts volume pots. I do have this 1 volume pot. Here's a volume taper, but it's got the the different kind of thing there. Yeah, I'm just gonna put all the Pro lines just to keep it all the same. All right, let's get to it. I've wasted enough time already. All right, so I got a little bit of a problem. I started taking some of the shielding off there because when I'm trying to sit this down, right, this goes down like right there, right, and then you have the 508 switch right around here. It's too it's too bulky, and just the cut, right? I mean, that's what you get when you have different parts, right? Being put together, they often don't fit very well. And I was getting ready to make my hole for my 4PDT switch when I decided to just kind of make a fit with all the hardware on there. And I'm glad I did, because now I think I need to trim some of this wood down and then shield it again in order to make it fit with this 5-way switch. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna pop out the Dremel and do a little bit of that work. So yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and start doing that and just kind of measure very often to see if I'm getting the fits that I need. So I'm gonna get started. Guys, so I think I'm finally done with the wiring. I'm actually pretty proud of this wiring. I think I'm getting a lot better at soldering. It looks pretty good from the front. Looks pretty good from the back. Same pots. Actually, I didn't even test if they were linear or volume, but I think they're just linear pots, which is fine. I'm using my Emerson. This is like a $20 capacitor, which I feel it's overrated, but I had it lying around. It's a Emerson 0.022 μF microfarad. And then I'm actually doing a 0.047 microfarad on just the bridge. And these two are sharing the same pot, and they have their independent capacitor, which is, I think, really cool. One of the really cool things about this. I'm also doing a vintage tone knob, which is supposed to give me a little bit better control of my volume as I roll it off. So anyway, I haven't tested it. I need to test it. One cool thing about this is also this little two-way pin. When you have a Strat, let me just grab that real quick. Well, here I can just plug this in and out, and I can take off the pickguard whenever I want and do any adjustments that I need. It's just much better for maintenance, honestly. So I'm pretty excited about that. That's going to be nice for the future in case I need to open this up. Hopefully not, but I mean, there it is. So yeah, seems to be shielded enough, I feel. And the back is shielded. I don't think I need to overdo it with the rest of the shielding. If it gets too noisy, then I'll come back and shield the rest. But anyway, I'm gonna put this together and hopefully wrap up the electronics now. All right. Well, Houston, we have a problem. I I should have tested this a while ago. So I got an amp over here. We got partial working order, but I think I need to open this up. Good thing I did that mod where I can detach this when I want. So here's what we got. We got neck pickup working well. It is my middle pickup that I did something wrong. So, and this is where I get my, where I get my 4D PDT going. So something's wrong with that wiring. I just need to double check it again. But if I put on my bridge pickup, that works. All right. I can't test the tone knobs because I really need the strings for those. Let me see. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can tell that the tone knob is really working, and I really like the amount I can get on there with that 44. Let me see. Let's go back to the bridge. Yeah, this is very nice too. Anyway, I need to open it up and double check the wiring on the middle pickup here. Something seems to have gone a little bit wrong there. And there's another problem here. Like this just is not sitting well. It's not sitting deep, so I'm actually not sure what the problem is, and I really don't have the patience right now. I've been working on this all day, and so when you don't have the patience on things like this, it's better to not, mess with it, because you're probably going to do something wrong, or you're probably going to get desperate and just try to take a shortcut or something. So I'm actually just going to leave it where it's at and come back another day when I'm refreshed and when I'm thinking straight, and try to fix this is not gonna sit well with me, and it's gonna keep bugging me, and I definitely need to fix that middle pickup on that wiring. So all right, I'm just gonna call it a day there, go grab a beer, think about it a little bit more, and then come back when I'm refreshed, and hopefully next time I come back it just fixes those issues, this popping out, and I'll finally fix that middle pickup. Okay, cool. I'm out. Hey guys, I'm back again. So I've been having some problems with the wiring. I think you guys know that because it's just a couple of days later. And now I need, I'm kind of forgetting about that. I do need to take care of that. But now I'm going to move on to a different problem. When I try to fit this pickguard into the guitar, it doesn't quite fit well. Let me show you guys what the problem is here. So that should be good. All right, so when I do have this wiring that I need to check. I'll be doing a continuity check on that. That should be pretty easy. But one of the more structural problems that I have is how this pickguard is fitting. Well, how it's not fitting so well. And so when you try to put it in there, there's I'm not sure if you guys can tell from here, but this side just it's not sitting well somehow. It's not sitting well, and I don't think this is wires here. I believe this is something else. So I have myself a clear pickguard, so I can really see what's happening, what's hitting, and shape. If I need to reshape the body, then I'll do that. I already had to do that. So I'm gonna put all the electronics onto this pickguard. I'll take off this so you guys can see all it's a little ghosted because of the plastic protection that it has, and move it on here. Try to shape it in there. While I'm doing that, I'm gonna replace this one because I made some holes in there, and it actually fits well if you kind of push it in there. I have a spare one of those. Do all that, do the shaping, make sure that the pickguard fits just well. Like I don't want that to be happening there, like if you guys can tell. And get it back onto this pickguard, put it back together, and then actually string it up and do an actual test with the actual strings and the amp. So that's the plan for this section of the video. let's get on to it. Alright guys, check it out.
I got my Benny's feet.
Check it out. Isn't that cool? I might just leave it like that.
Yes.
What do you guys think?
So it looks clear.
Cool.
You guys want to see it on the guitar?
Yes.
The only reason I was doing this...
This is the guitar you were making?
Yeah. The only reason I was doing this is because I couldn't find where the problem was. But now that I look at it, it looks really cool. And I might just leave it that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it looks like it looks like what you've done and what you made.
But, oh man, that's a problem.
What?
It's not thick enough. It's too thick.
It's too thick, like me.
Son of a gun. My ideas that would solve my problem have problems. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to do.
It doesn't hurt. Because it goes slow. We could be your little helpers. We can give you what you need. Little helpers.
So I think this is where my problems are. I could tell from the clear plastic that this edge is not fitting very well. If I have to go a different edge, I would probably go with this one. Just make this a little wider. And finally, if that fails, I'm gonna go with this one too. Or maybe I'll just kind of shim this side, and for sure this side. So that's the plan. Let's do it. Alright guys, I think I finally got it. I had to take off some from over here. I'll clean that up right now. And I did take off some wood from here. I already shielded it, and I definitely took off some here, you can see.
Yeah, we're done.
So, you're done? Okay. So I gotta take these kids to do some VR, and I'll come back and test out
Hold on, wait,
the
before you
wiring.
go, before you go, I want to say hi.
Hi.
We're rapping. We're rapping now.
All right. Okay, gotta go. See you guys. All right, so with the trimming done on the body to fit the pickguard, I just gotta move all this stuff back into the white pickguard and then test it out. So let me just go ahead and do that. I have the pickguard back to its previous state. Now I'm just gonna double check my wiring before I put everything back together. I just want to make just a final check to see if I did the right thing and the connections are all the right ones. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. All right, so I double checked the wiring. It should all be perfectly matching the wiring that I had designed or adjusted from the original Premier Guitar one. So I think we just need to put it on the guitar and test it. I've done everything I could to double check my work. So let's just put it on that and see how it works. Let's do it. Alright guys, so here it is at the moment. I'm going handheld here. Just a few things that I fixed. The pickguard wasn't fitting well. It was lifting up here because mainly this pot was not fitting in the wood cavity. And I believe these were a little bit too close to the wood cavity at the top here as well. So that's fixed and fairly well now. All the screws are rounded tops, although some are a little bit more chrome than the others. If you can tell, this is more nickel, this is chrome. But I'm willing to live with that. Even some of these are more nickel rather than chrome. It's just really hard to find all the screws with the same material. So that, I'm just gonna leave that as is. And I replaced all of these screws because they were flat top, not rounded top, and they just looked odd. So I replaced all of those. So I'm pretty happy where it's at. The only thing I'm not happy is these are actually flat top, if you can tell, right? These are not the same as these. So now I'm just gonna put in the pots and we're good to go. In fact, I can put in the pots right now. Or is it not? There it is. Kind of matches the, the slightly different tone there. I believe these two look different than this one. I'll double check that later. Yeah, they definitely look different. They look a little bit more white. Anyway, double check that later, but yeah, that's the final look right there. It's looking pretty good, I think. So I'll be during my lunchtime, I'll be stringing this up and giving it a test, and let's see what it does. All right, I'll come back next time and see if we can find some better knobs there that match. Alright guys, so here's the problem that I'm having. I think it is a problem with maybe my mods on top of the already modded diagram. Don't quite understand what happened. So I believe this is what's going on. So here, let me turn it on. So here's the guitar in what should be the standard Strat. So here we have the top one, which makes sense. That's working. Here we have this one, and it's not working. These should be these two. here we have the middle one. That's not working. Here we have the middle and the bridge, and then here we have the bridge. So obviously this is sending the signal from some of these to ground, and it's not working. Let's go ahead and do the series in parallel. So that should work here on the third and then on the second. So that actually seems to be kind of working, and over here too, but it doesn't work. I mean, none of the other ones should work, so that should be fine. It is the standard Strat setup that is not working currently. Yeah, so I need to open it up, maybe revert the diagram back to original stock without any of my tone mods that I did on it, and just recheck the sound. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I guess we're not done with the wiring here. There's still something going on in there. Hey guys, it's yet another day. Well, it's probably the same video for you guys, but another day for me. And I've been having troubles. Like last time where I left off, I've been having trouble with this wiring diagram, and I decided to go do a little bit of more research and see what else is out there, what other options, or if someone has tried the wiring diagram. I'm actually gonna email the guy from Premier Guitar and just try to see if he can explain why it's not working. I have no idea right now it's not working. I believe the culprit will be the 12-way switch or the 4-way switch there that with the 12 pins. I double checked, triple checked, quadruple checked all of this, and I just can't find why it's not working. As much as I hate to give up on it, I kind of have to because I found something better. Check this out. So this is the freeway switch from from a company called Freeway, and this is a 5-way 10-position switch. And Daryl Braun already covered it in a YouTube video, and he has fantastic things to say about it. And most importantly, what's possible is just amazing. And it's just amazing what you get out of the box. Check this out. Look at the possible options that you can get. This is even better than what I was trying to do, and it's even less complicated, right? So we'll get series, we'll get parallel in the neck and the bridge. We'll get series and neck and bridge. We get all of them in parallel, all of them in series. This is just amazing how many combinations. I wouldn't be able to get this with my other one. And then the other option, it's a standard Strat. And check out the wiring. That is super simple, right? We just get the neck, we put it in a couple places, we send it to the tone, we get the middle, put it in a couple places, send it to the tone, and I believe the bridge, not sure if the bridge gets a tone, but anyway, this is just awesome. Like, it's super simple, and it gives you so many more possibilities. So I'm just gonna try this out and see if it'll work for me. I can already tell it's gonna be a better solution than, you know, this mess that I had going on here with DPDT. It doesn't give me that many options anyway. So yeah, I'm actually gonna try this out. Anyway, we will figure it out. We're gonna try this out. Most likely, I might go with this one, where we have a single master tone. The problem there is I need a pickguard with all the holes, and I do have that, so that's great. So we might try this one out. But yeah, that's the next plan. We're gonna try this out, see if this will work. I have to wait a couple days because I ordered it from StewMac, and it's still not here. So most likely I'll start on this next week. So I'll put this on the side and work on one of my other projects for now. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys once I get it. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Video editing Rigo here. I've literally been editing all day what you just watched, and thank you so much for sticking to the end to see this part. Where I left off is essentially I'm waiting for the freeway switch. It's a couple days later. I still haven't received it, but yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that. I've been already looking at some wiring diagrams and tutorials. Maybe I'm gonna add a kill switch. I'm not sure, but it's gonna be really fun. Stay tuned. And on the next video, I'm gonna wrap up the wiring and hopefully just release that video, or maybe wrap up the wiring and do some setup, and then maybe I'll play it on another video. But anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know how I can improve. This is a new way of doing videos for me. This is more journalistic, just ad hoc. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like the build, and let me know any improvements that I can do. I'm always open to feedback, so just put it down in the comments, and I'll be very glad to hear all of your opinions and comments and everything. So with that said, thank you so much for watching again. I'll see you next time, and goodbye.